All right, welcome everybody. My name is Steve Mills. I'm a mechanical engineer at Facebook, and I'm also the co-lead for the Rack and Power project. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that's coming to the afternoon session. We got a lot of interesting topics for today. This is my other co-lead, Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb Lusk with Rittal, mechanical engineer as well. And like we said earlier this morning, if there's anyone that's not familiar with Open Compute or the Rack and Power project group, feel free to reach out to Steve or myself, and we'll definitely get you guys going in the right direction if you want to help contribute. So again, thanks for participating. It's much appreciated.
All right, and first up today, we've got Stephen Moore with Rittal, so let it go.
Hello, everyone. Today will be a joint presentation between myself, Stephen Moore, I'm a project engineer for Rittal, and Alex Lin from Penguin. What I'm going to be presenting today is the 44OU Open Rack. First of all, I just want to tell you a little bit about Rittal. So we were founded in 1961. We have just over 9,000 employees. We are headquartered in Germany, Herborn. We have 13 production sites and 58 subsidiaries worldwide. Rittal solutions can be found in 90% of all industrial sectors worldwide. So far, our OCP involvement, we are an OCP Gold member. We also have Caleb Lusk, who just introduced himself there as the Open Rack project co-lead. And we've been a key player in the development of the Open Rack specification up until now. So just to tell you what it is, the 44OU is designed to be a high-capacity rack. It is designed to support a combination of network and server gear. As you can see from a couple of the images, there is two interchangeable configurations. You can see the gap in the middle and at the top there, which is for the networking gear. And this can be changed in the field very easily. It is designed that way. The 44OU rack was developed with Penguin from their input from what they had heard from their customers. And we do plan to contribute this product to the OCP community by August of this year. Just to touch on some of the key features. So in each power zone, we have 3 bus bars. There is also 3 1 OU power unit positions in each zone. This gives maximum flexibility for the customers. As you know, the Open Rack has 41 OU. This rack has 44 OU, and this is to maximize the amount of space we have to allow for the networking gear. And as I mentioned previously, the interchangeability between the networking position helps with end customer use. Now I'd just like to hand you over to Alex Lin, who will be continuing the presentation.
Thanks, Stephen. My name is Alex Lin. I'm the Senior Technical Product Manager in Penguin Computing. Before I continue to introduce the rack and the application, just want to give you a quick recap or introduction of Penguin Computing. So Penguin Computing, we are the system integrator. We're based in Fremont, California. Right now, we have over 180 employees. And we were actually part of a Smart Global Holding, which is a public company in NASDAQ since June last year. So regarding the contribution to OCP, we have already shipped over 400 racks so far in the recent years. And also our CTO, Phil Pocconi, he is a HPC representative of the OCP incubation community. And we also participate in OCP Rack and Power community discussion regularly. Oh, wrong direction, sorry. So we have already used the regular 41 OU and also the 40 OU open bridge rack before. And there was some challenge that we ran into, especially with our HPC application. The number one is limited power capacity. So a couple years ago, when people talk about how much power you need in a rack. Probably 15 kilowatts will be sufficient. However, right now we ship the power rack with 26 kilowatts or even 30 kilowatts quite often in a single dome design. And right now we can do 50 kilowatts, but still it's not more. And it's not sufficient. People asking for more, especially, for example, if you want redundancy. And also, in our current open rack solution, we need to reserve like at least 3 OU, even up to 6 OU space for the power shelf, which will only leave like a 31 OU space for the server, storage, or networking gears. The other factor is in the HPC and also the recent trend of the AI application, we need to utilize the liquid cooling for the total rack solution, and which means the customer will need consider to reserve extra space for the liquid cooling equipment, no matter it's a direct chip liquid cooling or some other kind of a method. So, from time to time, those liquid cooling equipment can cause the interference with the bus bar and some of the equipments. And that's why, that's the background how and why we have incorporated with Rittal to design a new 44 OU rack. So now with the new 44 OU rack, we will be able to provide the resolution for all 3 challenges I just mentioned. Number 1 is to reserve the power capacity limitation. With the new design, with the new power shelf system, and then actually a new bus bar too, we will be able to provide up to 70 kilowatts in a single zone, or for the overall rack, and also or the 35 kilowatt A plus B total rack solution. And the biggest benefit is actually we provide more flexibility and more usable OU space. Right now, I have 3 examples here. For example, previously we need to use 6 OU power shelf space in a dual zone design. Right now, we just need 4 OU shelf space with 4 power shelves, and then we can incorporate with 3 networking switches, and with 33 OU space for the server and the storage. Previously, we had only 31. The second scenario would be we can use the configuration 1 for the 4 OU empty space on the top to design an in-rack CDU for the in-rack cooling solution. The third application happens when we have to use some networking device or appliance which has only AC powered. In that case, we will move the rack layout to a configuration 2 and have the AC networking switches to reside in the middle. And we can have a maximum up to 36 OU space for the server and the storage. In our point of view, this kind of design will be able to provide the maximum flexibility and, regarding most of our customers' demands. And that's why we are very happy to work with Rittal and to contribute to OCP for everybody's reference. Okay.
Did anyone have any questions for me and Alex?
Also, I should have mentioned, Rittal actually have this sample at their booth, but the color is white. The Penguin version will be black with our yellow bezels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're actually situated just behind Penguin if you did want to check out the rack. So.
Okay.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank you.